Hello. We're here. We're here. What the hell is going on? I hope everybody that's in here right now is having a wonderful day so far. We're going full Bob Ross today. I've got my Bob Ross out right now, and it's hard. As you can see in the title here, we've got some new shit. I'm excited. We had a little shopping spree the other day, just yesterday, and I really wanted to get on and show everybody, but alas, I'm a busy snail. I'm the internet's busiest music snail, and I have hair. Big sexy plant time, yes. Good to see you, brother. How the hell are you today? Now, I have a limited amount of time, but we're going to get to work. We're going to get to work. So I have some better penis and gardens shit here, which again, not sponsored. Not sponsored, but we're going to use these, and this is kind of like a hodgepodge. Whoops, fuck. This is like a little hodgepodge of different containers. And some of these do need to be modified. But I'm just gonna set these out now. These ones need to be modified. And I'm gonna do a little reveal here of what we got. A little bit of revealing here. And I'm not really putting this out there yet. These streams, these early ones, these early birds, are all a test to see who's still watching. And I'm really glad to see people are here and stroking it. We have so much fun and exciting shit coming out here. I cannot contain myself. I have a really hard time keeping shit tight. So we're just going full plants today. Okay, so we got some containers, but now we're gonna reveal. I'm gonna show what we got. This is exciting. And this is also a little bit of research too. I'm going to research, because I don't know anything about half of this shit. I'm still learning. This is an educational program. So we're gonna learn together. We're gonna figure this shit out. This is like Blue's Clues. I need to get a little bit of John Peniston here. There we go. We gotta make sure Stephen Rippey is on speed dial here. Full sprout underneath your desk? Yes. That's the fucking attitude that I need right now. Okay, we need big plant busting energy. We need plants that, that bust. Okay, so here we go. First, I don't even know where to get started. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got so much shit. So much shit, not enough time. Alright, so we're gonna go with these first. I'm fucking actually really super duper pumped about these. These were clearance buy. These are polka dot. Let's see, yep. Polka dot, what the fuck are they? Polka dot plant. And I fell in love immediately because of the pinks and the greens. And the ones that are like super healthy and variegated have like a deeper shade of red almost. But these were fucking, as you can see, cheap. Nice. I like it when it's cheap, baby. I got 2 of them just because there was 3 on display. This one is not doing as well. I'm gonna put this so people can fucking see it, baby. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is fucking sexy, man. Oh, God, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna repot the shit out of those. I also, in the snail mail today, got my rectal thermometer, which I'm fucking really psyched out to try. I may have already tried it once off stream just to make sure that it worked, but we're still gonna try it. We're gonna do it on stream. So polka dot plant, fucking psyched. Let's fucking go. I love pink. Pink fucking rocks. What else do we got here? This is another one I'm kind of going out of order here, but this is and this is inspired by Frank too. You guys were talking about it yesterday, and I'm like, well, fuck, what am I doing? How could I even have any dignity and not grow red bell peppers? gotta get me a fucking pepper plant. This one is not, again, doing the greatest. As you can see here, the roots are fucked. Like this is like completely consumed by roots, which I think if you have even just like a tiny little bit of deductive reasoning and put together that you need to get, time to repot it. We're gonna put this shit in some new soil. It does have flowers though. It's flowering, and I think that that's a fucking pepper. Unless I'm just stoned. Let's get that in there. Yep, right there. I think that's a pepper. And we're gonna find out. There's 2 of them right now. So, fucking psyched. Let's go. Now there's a couple other things that I don't know. So we're gonna start with the shit that I do. And trust me, right now I'm squeezing it. Oh my God, I'm squeezing it. You can't see it, I'm off the camera. All right, let's see, what's next? Okay, this is from today, actually. I got 3 plants today that I'm also very, very excited for. This one I do know. This is a ponytail palm. This is some sexy shit, man. He's fucking sexy. So I don't really know too much. It looks like it has like little sexy little onion buds there. It got like little nodules there. I like to touch them and rub them. They feel very nice. But yeah, it looks like grass, and I'm not really sure exactly what the care, what the shit involved is. So, but we're gonna figure this shit out. And I know I actually just watched a video the other day saying that most of the time the included instructions are a bunch of bullshit, and more often than not, it will fucking kill your plant and not actually help you in doing what you want to do, which is to make it big and healthy and sexy. All right, next we have the traditional. I gotta get this in the frame. It's tall. It's a tall boy. Lucky bamboo, baby. Yes. This is like every self-respecting, place that has a garden center has fucking bamboo in there. But I actually accidentally killed one that I got quite a while ago. Yo, Casey Batman is in the chat. What's going on, Casey? It's good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Something when Frank busts on pepper plants, they grow god-tier peppers. Dude, I guarantee you that there is something with the way that Frank's genetic, like his DNA is structured in a way that his semen is the ultimate fertilizer, but only for peppers. So as you can see here, 2 out of the 3 on this one did not do well. This one is actually doing well. I thought this one was fucked. I thought this one was gonna die. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It has rocks and shit in it, so I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm assuming that, after I learned and I took the time to like take it out, that there is no soil in this. There's nothing. It's just rocks and then the fucking roots at the bottom. And you're supposed to just water it, but again, if you water too much, then it rots. And if you don't water enough, then it dies. And it's just fuck you kind of thing. So, but again, I'm learning. This one is sexy. This one is healthy. I've actually been nurturing this one for a while. So we're on the right track here. I'm gonna try to save this one stock and assimilate it with these other ones. And this is not rocket science, rocket appliances, I mean. I also have a weeping pussy that needs some attention, but that's for another day. We have 3 actually that I have no real information on except for the name. We got this badass motherfucker right here. Check this pimp out. This guy does not fuck around. He is prickly and it hurts. It's actually like fucking, I made the mistake as I was initially handling it. And it actually was really painful. And unless I'm stoned, this is one of the peppers. This is one of the cactuses that produces peppers. It makes its own little pepper fruit. And I don't know if you can see that in there. There's some red shit, going on in there. So we're gonna see. I didn't actually get the one that had the fruit already because I wanted to be a Farmer Sam and produce it myself because that's always the more rewarding option. So this is actually I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. It's Mammillaria, some other shit with an H. It's like a mammary, which I think it means, you know, it's like a breast. And it does kind of look like a breast. See, that's the nipple. You gotta be careful, I don't want to touch it. That's not a breast that you want to fondle or you know, caress in any way. We also now have this big fat chode of a cocksucker. Look at this guy. Boom! This is what I imagine that Frank's pecker looks like. It's very thick and astute, and it's got like some growths there down at the bottom. I fell in love with those. I'm like, fucking hell yes. And again, it just really looks like a flaccid, fat penis, which I immediately fell in love with. So I'm gonna have to figure this shit out and learn a little bit more about it. We're gonna properly identify it because I don't know if this is a specific type. It says here Trichoceras grandiflorus, some shit. And it's definitely overcrowded. You can see there's roots and shit coming out of the bottom there, you can't really see. But yeah, fat chode, loving it. This is some good shit, man. Yeah. And this is not actually the final one. I'm actually gonna come over here real quick and we're gonna go boom, boom. And I can't actually, yep, I can. Boom, frigged it. Nice. And last but not least, I'm actually super fucking pumped about this, guys. It's probably my favorite by far. This is a prickly pear, a snow cactus. And look at this motherfucker. It looks like it's covered in like dog hair. Like, what the fuck is that shit? It's got little, there we gotta bring it into focus. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a cat or a dog just, you know, got caught up in it. You know what I mean? It's all fucked up. But this guy is cool, and there's 2 spires. Very cool. Very nice. All right, so we're going to set that there, and I think there's only one more. Yeah, there's only one more, and then we got to get to work. But this is a sexy, very sexy English ivy, which is the traditional vining plant. Very hard. It's got some roots, which I thought were pretty sexy. But we're gonna bring this fucker back to life. It's really not even dead, but it's not in really good shape. And I desperately want to, you know, cover as much ground with it as I can. So now we're gonna get to work. Hello, Philip. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I really appreciate everybody for stopping in. We're doing a little bit of planting. I want to take a quick rip in here. I'm going to Stephen Rippey. And Stephen Rippey calls to me, man. It's like I have like a telekinetic link to the Ripster. And he's just like, it's time. He doesn't even say that. It's just kind of like a instinctual knowledge. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you, Steve. Stephen Rippey. Yep. Alright, we'll start with the poker plants. You want to make sure that there's adequate room here. So, we're gonna move these guys down here. Out of the shot. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Cause I'm hard. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Line them up. Oh, nice. Very nice. Sexy bamboo. Yeah, cool shit, man. Plants are fucking cool. Plants rock. And the sexy Frank. I'm gonna name this plant is dedicated to Frank. This plant's name is Frank. And we all need to pray for it to grow very large and healthy and sexy and to produce large, girthy peppers for me to consume. Alright, what else? Alright. I kind of wanted to put these together, but I don't really think that that's the best idea. Since these are already in kind of like little mini dumpster pots, I guess you could call them. Again, generally, rule of thumb, don't want to go more than 10%. And I think this is actually the perfect container for this. this is pretty much that's as much 10% as I could possibly come up with. And we're gonna rip this shit off. Also want to label it because everything has its own little care, you know, it has its own care instructions and shit, and, you know, different watering. And I saw some other guy make like a graph or something, and that was actually pretty cool. Where it's like a not a graph, it's a watering chart. Alright, so I actually have the bulk of my replacement shit outside. Need to bring it in. I'm very excited too for what Snail in the garden has to show. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff that I'm also very hard to show. Let's bring it in. Shit. Very nice. What the hell is everybody doing for big dinner? I actually haven't decided what's for big sexy dinner because it's been a go, go, go kind of day. But today's the day, you know, sometimes you don't have time to think about big sexy dinner. I did eat fast food earlier, which I'm not proud of. I'm not like psyched about that. But it sustained me, you know what I mean? It did what it needed to do. It provided the necessary fuel that I needed. So we're actually going to take this, and I'm actually going to put it in here. We're going to put it in here. Yes, that's right. And we're going to fill this shit up. So we don't have to make a million trips here. I'm excited to see all of your big sexy dinner suggestions and what you guys are actually doing. I know what I want, but I can't have it. You know, that's life, isn't it? That's life. That's life. Saw my little panties at the door, baby. Yeah. Welcome. We are doing a little bit of pink polka. What was it? Pink polka? Polka dot plants. They're not pink, but they are pink, but they're just polka dot plants. And I'm not sure if they're actually supposed to be pink. I think these might just be pink because they're not healthy. They're supposed to be red. So I'm thinking that there should be, if they're gonna turn more red once I make them sexy and healthy. And unless I'm stoned, okay, yep, there's two. Very nice. So we're gonna start by loosening them up here. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna test the rectal thermometer. This is the perfect opportunity. And again, not sponsored, but I should be. So right now it's on 1, which means need water. That is the baseline. So we're gonna slap that in there and see what it reads. The dial, I don't know if it's gonna show up, but the dial is like slowly going down towards like 1. It's already at like pretty low, so. This guy needs some water. Water! Alright, fill him up. So we're gonna start same shit as we did last time. Is it bubblegum pink? Like down there? I don't know, are you asking me? Because right now, these are very beautiful. Look at that. I mean, come on. Tell me that isn't a fucking sexy fucking plant right there. Tell me that isn't fucking sexy. But if you're wondering, no, it's only really just the tip that's kind of like a brightish, pink, you know? Alright, so here we go. This is the sexy bro. We need to load this shit up. I'm actually really excited to see how this goes. I really love pink plants. And as far as I know, these better not be fucking annuals. If I got tricked into buying fucking annuals, I'm gonna be pissed. But we can look this shit. We're gonna look this shit up. We're gonna look it up. We're gonna make some observations. We're gonna make some statements. And that's just what's gonna fucking happen here. Alright. I also want soil to go on the extra one. And I know you're hearing a whole bunch of extra squeaking. It's because my ass has gotten very, very fat. My ass has gotten fatter, and now my chair is very emotional about it. But it's okay. Let's loosen them up. Loosen them up here. Alright, gently, delicately. Look at these fucking roots. This is already very... Oh shit, this is gonna be tougher. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. Let me just snack on some big, sexy, sweet chili Doritos and cheese sauce. This is a fucking ridiculous and formless plug, but the creamy chili sauce from McDonald's is actually really good. I was surprised at how good that was. And I can't believe I'm shilling for McDonald's, but, you know, shit's good. Because, you know, it's just the fucking way she goes, man. Loosen them up, foreplay, that's right. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to just fucking dive in there. I mean, you can, but that's just not, you know. We like to do it. We like to do it. What the fuck, dude? This guy is fucking... What the fuck is going on here? Fuck! Oh, yeah. Lois, I'm coming type shit. I actually thought those memes were really funny. And I know that those were like the really stupid brain rotty ones, but I've always resonated with those the most. Lois, I'm coming. That's funny. Oh shit, I'm coming. It's so good. It's genius. These roots are so freaking... This is insane. Come on. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna have to really friggin' work. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. This is sad. This is like, it's like a neglected child or something like that. It's just not right, you know? Or a neglected animal, even worse. Alright, look at this. We're gonna loosen this shit up here. There we go. Move all this shit around. We just got all the detritus and shit that just is dropping from it. And I'm gonna collect it. I'd rather it be this fresh, sexy soil that I know is rich with nutrients. But look at this. This actually has really good fucking roots. So I have high hopes that this is gonna do quite well here. I'm having some Dr. P for Din Din probably. Something legit. Like Dr. like the Drank. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That sounds pretty good. You know, honestly, we, in times past, discussed, you know, what was better as far as, like, food and stuff like that. And I really I don't think we ever approached the topic of soda. And I really feel like that is kind of an important topic to discuss. So we might have to somehow open up a channel for that. A little bit of discussion here. Oh, yeah. I don't want to bury the poor bastard. He's got some sexy leaves that are going under there. And he's got some new sprouts that I also don't want to fuck up here. I want to have to stake. I'll stake them down. I may not even need to, but you know, I just like it. It makes me feel more organized. There we go. I gotta slap them around. Slap nuts. Yes. What's going on, Master Bear? Welcome in. I have a beautiful pink polka dot. Or it's fucking not a pink polka dot. It's a polka dot plant that's pink. Probably should be red, but you know, we're getting there. You know, and I'm bringing it back to life here. There were quite a few that were red, but there was quite a few that were pink, so I'm not sure if I am just a silly Billy. Oops, shit, getting all over the fucking place here. Shit. Slap it around. There we go. Look at that. Happy as a fucking clam, dude. This plant is like, oh yeah! This plant just unloaded a fat deposit into a fresh soil load, and it's feeling good. And I feel good too. How are we doing on time here? I gotta fucking hurry up here. We might even be able to find to do all this shit today. There's a pretty good chance I'll be back tomorrow, but there's gonna be a lot more streams here. And there's very exciting shit coming up next month. Next month. Get excited. Make sure that your YouTube may have fucked us and you no longer have us in your notifications and shit. You know, it's important that you check because there's going to be some heavy-duty loads. Heavy-duty. You don't want to miss it. You're going to want to be... Alright, look at this. Success. Success. Dun, 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 dun. I need to get the soundboard plugged in. Get some Frank clips going here. Alright, next. I wonder if this guy's going to be just as much of a bitch. Oh, that was actually a hell of a lot easier. Wow, nice. Cool. Alright, we're gonna... Same thing, we're gonna get all this fucking soil out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fondle that. Very nice. You gotta give them all the TLC that they need and love and deserve. Oh yeah. If plants could fart, I'd probably have more plants. You know, believe it or not, plants do fart. They fart and they actually shit. Different. Like, it's different. It's not the same. And they fart oxygen. And they shit dust. So, there you go, dude. If you needed any more incentive to get some plants, there you go. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, my back. Oh, my God. Stretch my ass. Oh, that's nice. Okay, slap nuts, baby. Here we go. I just saw that we're almost halfway to 500, dude. I know. Honestly, we're getting there. It's a slow climb. But, you know, it's the tortoise and the hare. You know, and we're pretty much on par with the turtles. You know, we're not moving at any exceptional pace. But we move, and we always reach our destination. Look at that. We're going to fill this cocksucker right up to the tip. We want most of his good, happy growth on top there. I know this is probably not the most flattering angle, so you can't see optimal dumping here. That's all right. Fucking load this bastard up. And then we're also going to bottom water all of these guys off stream tonight, over the night, to get them rehydrated after their transplant. Look at this shit. Come on. I'm a fucking expert. Look at that shit. Tell me you wouldn't spend, you know, at least $5 to $7 on that. And if you wouldn't spend that, you're lying to me. Snail grinds, I did. Damn right. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna tap them out. Very nice. Look at that. Better penis and gardens, baby. Happy as a clam. Alright, now, shit. We gotta do the pepper plant. This one is dying. This one is actually dying. It needs to be responded immediately. So this is the same thing as a 10%er, but this honestly probably would be sufficient for now. But it's gonna quickly outgrow. No hydroponics? No, dude. Phil, you need to help me out here. Phil is the genius when it comes to maneuverability. I really do need to set up some kind of hydroponic system or something. That would be ideal. Yeah, we should talk about that, Phil. So let's see. What should I put it in? Because I feel like this shit's gonna grow fucking fast. It may even be worth it to put it straight into this big fat cocksucker right here. That way it has plenty of room to grow. I can stake it. It already has suckers coming up there. It actually looks like little mini dicks. I don't know if you can see it. I gotta bring it up. I need to get up for this. You gotta see them. They look like little dicks. You see it? They have like all of they're like little dicks growing out of all the elbows. And those are called suckers. This is your educational lesson for today. A sucker is a flowering. It's basically like another self-sustaining root that will flower and then eventually bear fruit. And we want to keep those. Typically, this is my thing now, is I'm having kind of a hard time figuring out with my tomato plants when and where to prune, because you don't ever want to take more than a third of the shit in the plant, like a third of a plant's leaves at one time. You can't see it, but I'm really giving my balls hell right now. I hope you can't see it. But we are going to put this guy in a bigger pot. So, we need more soil. We need more soil! We're going to fill this boy up. Fill him up. So I actually am thinking now, I might just do a sexy pizza. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm really trying. You know, and a lot of the time, it just doesn't fucking pan out. You know? Sometimes it just feels good to eat an entire pizza. An entire 4-cheese pizza in one sitting, you know, with some ranch or whatever dipping sauce that you want. Oh, yeah, it just feels really good. But, you know, you can't do that all the time, alright? So I can't advocate and say that that's a good idea or an acceptable thing to do. However, I do it. And, you know, you do what you gotta do. Any of these plants natural aphrodisiacs? Shit, I don't know. I actually probably should buy some. I didn't even consider that. I've been trying to come up with like a, excuse me, more, I don't know what you'd call it, more like I guess exotic and, or excuse me, more like utility-based plants. Plants that do something, right? Instead of just like, outside of just producing fruit or food, like carnivorous plants, sexy, like, you know, they like eat insects but they don't just rely on those, you know, and I think everybody at some point in their life has had a Venus flytrap or something, and they die, like like, once you get it, you're like, oh, that's cool. And you know to water it, and then you just, you know, it just sits there and it dies. I mean, maybe you like catch a fly or something and feed it to it or something. But I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know what you do. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's get this shit potted. All right, so we got some sexy soil, same shit. We're just gonna say fuck it. We're gonna throw it in this one. Damn, this shit's nice and warm. Very nice. I think that's good. We're gonna have to do a little bit of research here too. I really wish I had more time. We're going until about 7:30 here today. But I will be back. I will be back. We have a lot of work to do this year, this season. So this is exciting. I'm very excited to share it with all of you. All right, so we gotta take France. Who the fuck is France? Hold on, something's getting censored. That's pissing me off. Show that shit. I want to grow like a melon or eggplant only when they have like a big ass. When they deform and have a big rump. I've seen those before, and I really would like to grow those too. Like I've seen pumpkins that look exactly like pussies, and that's just awesome. That's just fucking awesome, dude. That's just like nature being cool, right? Like that's, you know, that's just fucking rad. All right, look at this. Look at Frank. He's got a little alfalfa root here, but most of him, he's all together. Okay, so let's break some of this shit free. He's gonna feel so good. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, baby, yeah. I've been dying to scratch that Tekken 8 itch. Yes, I actually very much will be resuming some Tekken 8. I will be playing some games here too. There's gonna be a lot of days that are just too fucking hot to do shit. And those days are gonna be spent, you guessed it, playing video games. So I'm really glad though that you are still interested, because I've actually desperately missed playing Tekken. I haven't really been playing it that much. You know, pretty much just the streams, just been very focused, getting hard. There's been a lot of gastropod behind the scenes, really sexy stuff, so look at that. Frank is now hanging loose. Oh shit, I just got Frank's sputum all over the damn place. Very nice, so we're gonna plant him. We should honestly go a little bit deeper, I think, maybe. Right there. About there is good. Right, where's the rest of the sexy soil? Oh yeah. Look at that, dump it in. Frank is gonna grow big and strong and produce healthy, sexy fruit for me. Yeah. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting. I gotta post that picture too. Frank is an absolute legend. It really is such a legendary. It felt like being in the presence of like a supernatural entity. Is the best way I could describe it. It was so fucking legendary. I was leaving starstruck. I felt like I was touched by like an ET or something like that. Huge shout out to Master Frank. Alright, look at that. He's a little cockeyed though. He's a little side-goggling here. We want to fix that. I don't want her to be cockeyed here. I want to get full soil. Beautiful. We don't want to take that shit, actually. Fuck that shit. Well, guess what? We need more soil. Gotta pick up those Frank drop-ins? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, there's a very large announcement coming. Large. Large Marge in charge. Yeah, buddy, what's going on, man? That's not even a stem. That's actually, that's an inside. That's a sneak peek that you just heard. Should show a grape. The feet line, dude, that's a good idea. That is actually a really good idea. That would be cool, yeah. I mean, you know, if people will buy it, you know, I'll talk to them. We'll see if we can make it happen. It would be expensive, though. It would be some, you know, high society, upper crust kind of shit, you know? Look at this. Look at how happy he is now. Look at little Frankie here. Look at that, baby, yeah! We're gonna give a quick little 180. Oh, so nice, so handsome. We're doing good. Okay, we got what? We got 18 minutes. We're doing good. Let's see. Mamma mia, mamma mia, suck on my penis. Alright, we got like 100 more friggin' plants. What are we gonna do? We're actually going to. This is the perfect opportunity. We're gonna do the sexy bamboos now. I'm gonna clean up all this doit later. All this pretty doit. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's going on with it, so I don't trust it. I'm not going to rely on it because that's for silly goats. You don't take those chances. There's all kinds of things. This is like one of those, all right, kids, make sure to use protection now, okay? You don't want to fuck up and, you know, get any kind of cross-contamination here. Because, you know, if you got some kind of fungal illness on this plant and you're squeezing its balls and you're, you know, rubbing around on it and shit, and then you're coming over here to little Sally Sue and you touch on her, next thing you know, you've got an infection. And that's not good. We don't like that here. So, these fucking guys are gonna be easy enough. I'm actually psyched at how fucking large this guy is. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to untwine this guy, because he seems like he's growing out another little shoot there, and we're gonna get hard. Oh yes. Alright, so first things first, let's see how tough this shit's gonna be. What we can do is this. We're gonna go ahead and dump all of these such little rocks. I like how they come with the little lava fuckers too. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. It's in like little jelly. What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that? It looks like actual jelly. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if these are going to try to grow more. So, we're gonna set this guy back in here for a second. Exactly, it's the natural aphrodisiac that's in tomatoes. And the hardest shit-eating tomatoes. Exactly. Yeah. You don't want tomatoes that make you hard. You want tomatoes that taste good. You know? I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the crowd here, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe if it was like the right day, catch me at like the right time, you know, maybe. I'm not really interested in fucking fruits as much as I am growing them. And eating them. In that order. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, we want adequate drainage. I'm fairly certain that if I do it this way, it'll be much healthier. And if it's doing it correctly, it's kind of like this one will be the watering, like the bottom waterer. And then the roots or whatever, some bullshit or something. I don't fucking know. Maybe I should just have it like this. Yeah, you know what? I think that is the way that you're supposed to have it. And the reason why I wanted to put it in this cup is because I can actually then monitor like how much water's in it. Because before you're just guessing. Because it's in a fucking solid, you know, thing with no shit. Fuck. Whoa, these are like cocoa pebbles. Oh, we want to distribute. Whoops. Fuck. We want to evenly distribute the rocks. Just for aesthetic purposes. Alright, we're also going to rip this cocksucker around here. Okay, this is the one with drainage. Maybe I'm just stoned. I should probably look it up. I'm just going to put it in a non-drainage one for now. Yeah, this one has way more fucking rocks. And also jelly and shit. Look at this! Damn, that had a deep-ass pocket in there. Yeah, there's so much more rocks. Sexy rocks. Fuck yeah, and jelly. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck the issue is here. Don't bamboo grow like an inch a day in that bamboo? Yes. I don't know. I feel like that is the case. I always remember bamboo being something that did grow like pretty fast. So, but I could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so if you notice here, fucking shit, asshole, like a fucking asshole. There's a bunch of roots on this one, and the other ones are just fucking dead pretty much. They do have roots coming out of it, but they don't seem to be active. And actually, this is good because there's a little rubber band there keeping them together. So we're gonna snip that shit. We're gonna snip it. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out with me. This is badass. I love all of you very, very much. There is so much cool shit coming. You have no idea. You really don't. Next month, huge announcement. Huge. This is the biggest shit ever. Big. This is like that fucking big. Huge announcement. My voice is hoarse just from fucking talking and being hard about it. But let me see. We're going to just very quickly say yes. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. Alright, so. I actually can't do that. No, I can't see y'all's beautiful shit. I also need I need some scissors! Let's put myself up here. Yes. Yes. I like pills and Percocets. Yes. Alright, let me see. I'm actually gonna fucking mow down here with my dirty ass hands. No. I needed a snack while I looked for the scissors. Alright. Found them. Oh. My ass is black from sweating, from sitting. Puppy coon, but excited for what's coming, baby. Yeah, I've been watching the classic Plank of Vermilion, bitch, dude. I'm slimming. Those videos are some of my favorite fucking videos of all time. Really, truly, they're fucking hilarious. And who knows? You know, who knows what the future will bring there. I like to be an optimist. You never know, baby. The world is really your oyster. In any second, you can bust. You know? That's just the fucking way she goes. So look at this. I can put this guy over here with his tribe. But I feel like he's gonna be congested in there. I could be wrong. So we're gonna put this guy right at the bottom here. And this is also really good too because we're gonna be able to see, not only see, but track the root growth as well, which I'm very psyched. This is gonna be a much more efficient way, I think, of doing this. I'm gonna put some fucking rocks back in here now. We're gonna rock it up so it stays nice and hard. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Tell me that's not fucking hard as shit. Yep, very nice. And I still got plenty of leftover sexy rocks too. I love leftover sexy rocks. It's the best. What the fuck? That's a sex wig. He's gonna stay trapped in there forever now. Alright, now, let's see, we got 9 minutes. Do you think I can squeeze in one more? Oh shit, I never fucking showed this! What an asshole! This was part of the reveal that I totally forgot about. It's a little penis tree. It's a money penis. It's got little stalks. It's got 3 healthy little tree buds there. And very sexy. It looks like dope. It has like the same leaf structure as green marijuana. And for whatever reason, this plant is like fucking like covered in like, it looks like semen. It looks like it's like all slimy and shit. But I don't know. It's not, doesn't come off to the touch. I mean, maybe a little bit, but very sexy. I actually have 4 money trees already, but this is a new one, and we're gonna see what happens to it. We might as well try to replant. I honestly want to try to do this in another plastic or clear container, just because I really like to see the roots grow, and I think that it'll do okay. As far as I know, some plants, not all, but you can, if you suspend them in a way where their roots are constantly in water, it somehow bypasses the bullshit where they like rot or something. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I'm still studying this shit, I'm trying to figure it out. I also am very psyched because my cucumbers sprouts are about to get their 4th leaf, which means they're gonna get planted soon, motherfuckers. I'm very hard. I'm gonna try to, well, actually what I can do, I really like these pots, except they're just, you know, not the greatest. This is actually, this could do. We also do have this one. This actually might be perfect for the chode. This is about 10%. Well, no, it's not really 10%, but it is a little bit bigger. So if we get a little bit closer there, you can see it just kind of just barely fits in, almost perfectly. So this is actually honestly a really good watering, like an outer cup or something. So same shit. If I could get a smaller one, that would be sexy. What's going on, Blue? Yeah. A little sex tree. Dude, there was a bunch of trees. There's a bunch of trees I want to get, but you know, we gotta just do what we do. You know, we got a lot of shit. I got a lot of stuff already that I gotta take care of. So, let me see. I had like a friggin', I think it was a McDonald's. This is pretty big though. We're gonna pretend this is not a major brand. I don't know if I can even get in trouble. They can sponsor me. But this is a Mexican outlet, fast food outlet, and this might actually be a more comparable thing because it's deep. Oh, look at that shit. Oh, it almost perfectly fits over. Shit. It does fit over. Wow, that's fucking cool. Look at that shit. I'm hard as fuck right now, dude. Look at that. That's the perfect amount of space and everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna bust. And that'll give it plenty of space, but I think it is important. It's not going to grow if it can't expand. But I'm not sure. Maybe I should wait. Maybe we should do this tomorrow. What do you guys think? Or a Japanese maple? Yeah, send all of it to me, please. I'll love you for it forever. Anything that I can grow, I'm here for. I need as much money for mulch and shit as possible. I've saved up and we're busting here. You know, we have some big, exciting shit going on. Big announcement. First of the month. Get hard. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up. The choke cactus would be right home in the... I can't read. Choke cactus. I need help naming some of these too, and I would love to dedicate, you know, one name per person to a plant. So if there's any plants that really stick out to you, you just let me know. You let it be known in the chat. Would be right at home in the unnamed taco joint cup. Yeah, it honestly would. I mean, I feel like, you know, people that go to unnamed taco joints and shit that have, you know, easily identifiable branding that I really don't want to show, can suck it, you know, and they should give me money. And also free Mexican food. And also more cups so I can plant shit in them too. So. But yes, get excited. I don't even want to get too hard and get into another plant because I really got to start wrapping up here. I love every single one of the people that came in here today to drop some love. Please make sure to tell your friends that we're back. We're getting hard. You know, we're building a team. This is like the Avengers and shit. You know, and I'm hard. And there's lots of gardening. There's a lot of plant work to do. There's a lot of games to play. There's a lot of content to put out, and I'm excited for all of it. And you guys should be excited too. It's going to excite you. It's going to be good. You're going to enjoy it. I'll give you guys one last minute for questions and answers here. That's kind of a joke. I know, I want to tease you guys. It's important to, you know, it's important to get hard. You know, there's not a lot to get excited about, you know, today. There's just so much shitty shit going around. Everything sucks, you know what I mean? But we are a beacon of light and love, and we're all just grabbing and holding and nurturing each other's scrotums in a way that is really symbiotic and progressive and loving, and that's all that you gotta do. You gotta just fucking hang out, get hard, like the Snail stuff, and bust. And if you can do it too, this is the expert, this is like extra credit. If you are able to, while watching a gastropod enterprise, anything, it doesn't matter what it is, if you're watching reels, a stream, if you're watching old videos and stuff, if you're able to watch that and also defecate to the point where you're able to reach somewhat of an ejaculation, then I will personally send you a snail gift. And this is a sincere promise. And I do need proof, you know, and that's gonna be tough, you know. I really don't want to go through those submissions, but, you know, it's just putting it out there. You know, there's a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of other services that we're gonna be offering too, that you can be excited about, that are just as sincere as, you know, fecal ejaculation. I don't know if that's the term for it. It would be, I guess it would be prostate, because it's, anyway. Lots to talk about, lots to get hard about. Keep watching, get ready for the next few days, get excited for next month, big announcement. That's all I can say. That's all I've been permitted to say. I don't want any of the gastropod corporate entities coming after me. You know, I don't want that. I don't want to put anybody out. You know, there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit riding on this shit, you know, so, you know, it's just the fucking way it goes. Just gotta fucking wait. But get excited and be ready. Yeah, that's right, that's wisdom. What's the fit right now? What you wearing? Hay and twine trousers? Hell yeah, baby. I'll give you a quick little sneakalodian here. You ready? This is what I got. This is premium. Hold on, I gotta make sure that you can see it. This is premium fabric here. Look at this. This is the finest, I can't even say what kind of material it is, but it's the finest material known to land. And what it is it's my skin. It's my skin. And this is only, it can be harvested. I can shed it, But it takes, you know, I think it's probably, I'll have to ask Hale, but it's like fucking 200 years or something like that to grow back. And it's very sexy. It's very soft. It's very accommodating. It does what I need it to do. You'll see some pictures of it soon. There's a lot to show. This is, again, you gotta remember, what you're seeing right now is the inside of my shell. You know, so it's difficult to kind of reveal myself in any kind of, you know, substantiating way. But there will be a time, and again, you're just gonna have to stay tuned for that. But again, we love you. It's time for me to go. I hang my head dejectedly because I love you and I want to finish. I want to just spend like the next few hours planning it up. But tomorrow's a new day. Get hard. Don't forget to do too, by the way. Check out all of the old music on Bandcamp, Spotify. It's on pretty much all of the streaming services. The Liminal Music, Shickety Bobbus. You gotta stay up to date, refresh yourselves, give yourself a nice good squeeze, you know, because we're coming back with a vengeance. And I have one last final parting message for you.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.